Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn about HTML tables and HTML lists. So what are HTML tables? HTML tables allows web developers to arrange data into rows and columns. A table in HTML consists of table cells inside rows and columns. A simple table consists of a different code that is a table tag that we need to access. So for instance, if we write in the rows table heading for our data, for heading tag, that stands for th tag. Whenever we write some content inside those th tag, which stands for table heading tag, it is also used for heading tag. Wait, put some time company here, which will show as a heading. Contact, that stands for country. Centro, and whatever data we need to write, for instance in we need to write some paragraphs and something like that, we put that content inside that t data tag, which is td, that stands for t data tag. So I need to write that it is for commercial purpose. Another t data tag, writing some another data, which is Francisco. Need some details as well for showing what those headings are about. And that's it. What a table says, each table cell is defined by a td and a td tag, which we use here for our instance data. Everything between td and td are the content of a table cell. So what are table rows? Each table row starts with a tr tag that you can see here and ends with a tr tag. We nested inside the heading tags, inside that tr tag, and also those t data tag inside the t rows tag. What is that relationship between each of these tags? Is the parent-child relationship between these. The tr tag is the parent tag and the child tag is the td tag. So these are the relationships between each of these tags. Sometimes you want your cells to be table header cells. In those cases, you use the t head inside of the t tag. Whenever we need to write some headings, some content that needs to be appear brightly for users to understand that content easily, so we use that t heading tag for that purpose. So the next thing we are going to learn is HTML list. So HTML lists allow web developers to group a set of related items in the list. There are two types of lists. One is an unordered list and second is ordered list. In unordered list, the content we write inside is bulleted, and in ordered list, the things are in order and in a range numbering. So another list example, I'm going to show you the same exact another list example. In another list, we use those list tag for writing the content inside it. And for instance, I write tiger, lion, another list tag for entering our data that will be showed in bulleted list, cheetah. So whenever we are going to preview it, the data will be showed as you can see that this is the result of the another list, as it is has shown the content that has been written inside the list tag is displayed as bulleted, because the another list usually displays the content in bulleted list. So when we use that table tag for representing data in a table form, as you can see that we can set its border as well. So heading, as you can see, the company first heading tag is used for Central Commercial Company, and for the heading next tag is contact that has been showed as a heading, and its next thing is Francisco Cheng is the contact information for that company, and the country is Mexico. So those are the use of the table tags and list tag. And the next list tag is an order list. Order list. So order list is a tag that sends oil, starts with oil and ends with oil, closing tag. And we use the also list inside for writing content inside it. So if I am going to write the same exact thing about tiger, lion, cheetah inside that content, the text will usually displayed in numbering form as we are going to preview it. As you can see that the content is displayed in arrange numbering from starting from 1 to 3, depending on how much list we are going to use. So this was the use of it. So the next thing is a description list. Also supports description list. A description list is a list of terms. A description list is a list of terms with description of each term. For instance, if I am going to write some list, it also has going some description what the coffee is about, or about what tiger is about. So for instance, if I am going to write a description list which is for DDL, that starts with a closing DL tag and ends with DL tag, and for the data tag we are going to write it with DD. And its description starts with DD tag, which is black hot coffee or drink. The description says what the thing is about. Another thing we'll write is DT tag, that is stands for milk. So its description will tell us what this thing is about, why we write this white cold drink. So this was it. These are all the tables. So in this video we learn about tables, list, its types of list. There are 3 types of list. One is unordered list, second is ordered list, and last but not least DL list, which stands for description list, where we write about the thing and also description after that thing, which tell us what the thing is about. So this is it for now. See you in the next video. Next.